Sorry about the lighting. I am taping this at night and the lighting sucks in this room, so I do apologize. But I wanted to do the 5 tips that helped me start my keto journey, and hopefully it can help somebody else start their journey. So the first tip I have is research or talking to someone who's been on the keto journey themselves. I myself didn't do much research. I just asked my mother-in-law, who has been on keto for a while, and she ensured me what I could and couldn't have, which was really nice. You know, having somebody who's been where you are now and asking them questions is really good. I mean, it helped me not slip up, and it helped me understand keto more. But there's a lot of sites. You can go to a lot of books that you can order on Amazon that explain keto, not just lazy keto, strict keto, any keto. I am just doing lazy keto. A lot of people told me to try the keto diet, and I knew my mother-in-law was on it, but you know, keto diet, I've tried every diet, and no diet has worked for me because I get hungry. When you get hungry, you eat. You just eat the wrong things, you get so hungry, you just eat whatever you want. But when I talked to my mother-in-law and she explained to me, you know, I started feeling, I could just feel my body being tired all the time. I didn't want to get out of bed. I was just tired. I just wanted to sleep. I love naps, but it's all I wanted to do. So I was like, you know what? After this week, you know, researching, talking to my mother-in-law, I'm going to start keto. So May 24th, May 14th, May 24th was when I started my keto journey. And to be honest, I haven't looked back. I absolutely love it. So there's also a lot of Facebook groups that you can join. I'm on 3, and they truly do help me. If I have a question, I just type it and I get answers. There is this thing called the Keto Police, who will come and tell you that's not allowed, but you know, I'm lazy keto. I do what's worked for me. Drinking a diet pop, if that helps my craving to eat chips, I'm gonna have a diet pop. So that's my first one, is research and just talking to people. Like food was my life. All I wanted to do was eat food. I was happy, let's go get sushi. I was sad, let's go get sushi. You know, I was mad, let's go get sushi. Like, if I had an emotion and I needed something, food would make me happy. And I'm really glad that that's not how it is anymore. So number 2 would be meal planning. Now, I only did meal planning for the first month. I only did meal planning for the first month. And I only meal planned dinner because breakfast was always the same. I'd either have bacon and eggs, fried eggs and bacon, or boiled eggs and bacon. That was my go-to for the first month. And I'd always have 3 meals when I first start because you want to be full all the time so you don't have that craving to eat junk. So I'd have a salad for lunch always, either a taco salad, a mixed salad, a Caesar salad with no croutons. That was my go-to. And then dinner is what I had to plan because I just kept making the same meal for the first week over and over again. I'd have chicken and broccoli, chicken and broccoli, chicken and broccoli. And it just got so repetitive and I got bored to the point where I was like, do I want to do this? This is all I can eat? Then I went on Pinterest and I found a bunch of meals, fajita chicken, you know, noodleless lasagna. There is a ton of options for something that you like can be turned into keto. So that was my big thing, is to meal plan your dinner and to take out a protein like meat, pork, chicken, lamb the night before, because if you don't, you're gonna have the temptation, like I did, to eat something quick like mac and cheese or just bacon and eggs for dinner, and it just kept getting boring. So I highly meal plan for the first month, and to always have meat on hand because your protein is supposed to be moderate, but I always have meat on my hands. I just have a list here. So yeah, meal plan is a big one, especially you don't want to get bored and you don't want to mess up for something so little. So now number 3 helped me a lot. It's cleaning out your cupboards. Now I know not everyone can do this because some people are on a budget, but for me, the first month my boyfriend, my son, and I were all on keto. So we just took out all the junk in our house and threw it out. Now, I'm the only one on keto and the boys are back to their regular eating. But getting rid of those temptations for the first month is crucial because you're going to be going through sugar withdrawals, carb withdrawals, you're going to have migraines, you're just going to want to eat like crazy, but you don't want to eat the junk food because maybe you might even get the keto flu and just be like, ugh, I'm done. This isn't worth it. But it is so worth it. It is so worth it. So removing the junk from my cupboards really helped me. Now I know that's not an option, so maybe if you can't clean out your cupboard, make your own cabinet. You know, your own little storage area that you can go to eat. So your snacks are in there and only you can go in there, so you don't have the temptation to go to the big cupboard and see the chips and the cookies and the junk food and just have that urge, because that urge can take over, and just like that you're like, ah, crap. Trust me, it's happened. I've been there. But your willpower is better than you, and if anybody knows that, I know that. So number 4 would be understanding that snacking is okay. Eating your breakfast and then an hour later being like, you know what, I'm still hungry, have a pepperette and some cheese, that is okay. Just maybe for your breakfast, up your fat, because your fat is what makes you full. So snacking is okay. At the beginning, I always had veggies and dip. So my veggies with cream cheese and the onion soup mix. That was my go-to. I'd have that all the time. And that's okay, you know? I never got a ketosis. I didn't stall my weight. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll be at a 50 lost pound now, but you know what? I don't care. This is what worked for me. I'm not hungry. I'm not starving myself. I'm enjoying this way of eating. What's next? So some snacks are veggies and dip, lunch meat. I do love lunch meat, but it can get expensive. Bacon, I don't have that often. I did when I started, though. I did eat a lot of bacon because it's really all I knew was like, oh, you know, the big thing is you can have so much bacon, so much bacon. No, so I cut down on the bacon, and I really don't eat breakfast anymore. If I do, maybe I'll have like hard-boiled egg and a few slices of bacon, like 1 or 2. Cheese strings are really good. Kielbasa. As of right now, it's all like pepperettes. When I go to the low-carb store, I pick up low-carb wraps. I pick up low-carb chocolates. I pick up low-carb sauces, low-carb peanut butter, low-carb, no sugar jelly, so I can still have peanut butter and jam. That's been a lifesaver for me. So if you have a low-carb store near you, I mean, some people will say that's not keto, but for me that is definitely a lazy keto, and it has saved me from not wanting to cheat. You know, if I can have a low-carb chocolate bar and not have a regular chocolate bar that has like 42 carbs and like 80 grams of sugar, I'm going to go with the low one. For sweets. So for sweets, I usually eat strawberries or blackberries, and fruits are in moderation, so I only have about 5 to 6 with whipped cream, as well as sugar-free Jell-O with whipped cream after dinner if I feel like I'm still hungry or just need that sweet tooth satisfied. So the last one is learning that the keto is not a diet. Sorry guys. I always feel people say keto diet, it's a keto diet, but I think I see it now because if I think it's a diet, I always fail at diets. So I think it is the way of eating. You know, it's gonna coach me through life. Diet is just, you do this and then you get to your goal weight, stop, and then usually people gain it back. I just have a list here, guys. So I'm learning that eating is okay, but you need to fuel your body with good food. I no longer crave takeout, no longer want to go to McDonald's and get a fry. I no longer snack on junk food. I no longer crave bread, pasta, or rice. But those things you can make keto. There are keto options to those things. I'm happy that when I go out now with my family, if they go to Tim Hortons, I don't crave a donut. I can sit there and just have my coffee. Or when we go to McDonald's in the summer and my son wants an ice cream cone and I absolutely love soft cone ice cream and I don't cave and say, I can get one now and just restart keto tomorrow. No, I say, no, I don't need it. I'm full, I'm satisfied. I'll just have, a Diet Coke, which satisfies my sweet tooth, which is awesome. I'm proud of myself. Diets have never worked for me. Never. And this is just the beginning, and I'm so happy. It says, it's made me more confident, happy. When I put on clothes now, I like the way I look. I like to get up in the morning and do my hair. These were things that I never did before keto. I just have so much energy and I just love it. This video, I don't think is going to get much editing because it's just me talking, and so I'm sorry if it's like a bit everywhere. But keto has made me so much happier. This is what works for me. Lazy keto. I know the keto police are going to be like, oh, you shouldn't have sugar-free Jell-O. Well, you know what? I'd rather have a sugar-free Jell-O than a chocolate bar or a piece of cake. So, thank you guys so much for watching. These were my 5 tips that helped me. Hopefully they'll help you. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, guys. So if you see this, you've made it to the end of this video. Thank you. I just want to apologize for the crappy lighting, the crappy editing, but I did it by myself. So yay! I mean, lots more to learn, a ton more to learn actually, but I'm super excited. I did need Eric's help quite a lot, but thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.